A few years ago, I worked in New York with Professor Rodolfo Llinás. He's always liked making provocative claims, and now he's convinced it's time for a revolution in how we think of vision. It sounds extraordinary, but for him, seeing is just another form of dreaming.
If you consider what happens when you dream, you find that, amazingly, you actually do feel pain, and you do feel surprise, and you see things and you hear things, and the people that you know talk to you in the proper language with the proper intonation. So what that tells you, that dreaming and being awake are next of kin, if not exactly the same thing. Now, if this were to be the case, and this is a hypothesis, then we will begin to really understand what the brain is about, because the brain is about making images.
This idea is in complete contrast to our normal understanding of the visual system. Rodolfo believes that everything is running in reverse, with the brain creating images that are then transformed into reality by the information coming in through the eyes.
Basically, the brain is a dreaming machine. It is the brain that generates reality, secretes reality, so to speak. The reality is modulated, it's limited by the senses. We need to see, we need to perceive, we need to dream actively, because this is the only way that we can take this huge universe and put it inside a very tiny head. We fold it, we make an image, and then we project it out. That's what we do.
We are only just beginning to understand how the brain conquers the massive challenge of perception. If Rodolfo Llinás is right, then what is going on inside our brains is much more important than what is going on around us. As I see it, vision is not about simply soaking up the outside world. Instead, it's an active process which invents, ignores and distorts what's entering through the eyes.
It seems that all this is an optional extra. What counts is what goes on inside our heads, and what happens there is completely personal. It's not so much that our visual system rebuilds the outside world, but rather that we create from scratch our own private universe, our own reality.